Good afternoon. A tourist visiting Menorca has died after his car plunged into the sea whilst driving off a ferry. Witnesses said the vehicle appeared to deviate and fell off the side of the road by the ferry into the water. The incident is now under investigation by the police and the Port Authority, and they will determine why the car failed to stop at the edge of the docks. The man was aged 67, but his nationality has not yet been released. Divers recovered his body and performed resuscitation for more than half an hour, but without success. He was found to be in cardiac arrest and was declared dead at the scene. The accident happened last night, a few minutes after disembarking from the ferry, which covers the route between Alcúdia and Barcelona, and the driver was in the queue to leave the port facilities. A Guardia Civil officer was arrested at the port of Bilbao whilst apparently transporting 120 kilograms of cocaine in a patrol car. The veteran officer, with 2 decades of professional experience, was arrested by his own colleagues who had been on his tail for some time. Apparently his communications had been tapped with judicial authorization. He was arrested whilst transporting the cocaine within the port premises. Sources consulted suspect he started transporting small quantities of the drugs on behalf of a criminal group, and that over time he increased the quantity. The Markets and Competition Commission has approved Aena's request to increase the fees it charges airlines for use at the airports across the country. It means airlines will have to pay more to Aena next year after a decade of the fee staying frozen. Since the fee is passed on in full to passengers, airfares will rise. Even so, the increase will be slight for passengers, from the current €10.35 per person to €11.02. Airport fees are the charges that Aena levies on airlines for using its terminals, runways, gangways and security checkpoints. Meanwhile, airline Jet2 has announced a significant expansion of its UK-Spain network, strengthening connectivity between the two countries and providing travellers with a wider selection of routes. The airline has added 11 new connections with Alicante, one of the main beneficiaries. The wider Spanish network also benefits with a number of other high-demand destinations. And British hospitality chain J.D. Wetherspoons has announced the location of its first pub to open in continental Europe, at Alicante Airport. The venue is set to welcome punters from the end of January and will be located in the airside of departures. Wetherspoons founder and chairman Tim Martin said, "We are very much looking forward to opening our first overseas pub. We believe it will be popular with people travelling home from the Alicante Airport." That's the latest from TRE. I'm Bob James.